To call Bill.com API endpoints, start by understanding the basics of the Bill.com API. The Bill.com API is a set of RESTful APIs that allow developers to access and manage Bill.com data. The API uses standard HTTP methods such as GET, POST, PUT, and DELETE to interact with Bill.com resources. First, you need to obtain an API key and API secret from the Bill.com developer portal. The API key is used to authenticate your API requests, while the API secret is used to sign your requests. You can obtain these credentials by creating a developer account on the Bill.com website. Next, choose the API endpoint you want to call. Bill.com provides a wide range of API endpoints for managing various aspects of your account, such as invoices, payments, and vendors. Each endpoint has its own unique URL and set of parameters that you need to pass in your request. To call an API endpoint, you need to construct an HTTP request with the required parameters. The request should include the API endpoint URL, the HTTP method, and any required parameters such as the API key and API secret. You can use a programming language such as Python or Java to construct and send the HTTP request. When calling the API endpoint, make sure to handle errors and exceptions properly. The Bill.com API returns error codes and messages to help you diagnose and fix any issues that may occur. You should also implement retry logic to handle temporary errors such as network timeouts. Best practices for calling Bill.com API endpoints include using secure protocols such as HTTPS, validating user input to prevent security vulnerabilities, and caching responses to improve performance. You should also follow the Bill.com API terms of service and usage guidelines to avoid having your API key revoked. In terms of security, make sure to keep your API key and API secrets secure and do not share them with anyone. You should also use secure protocols such as HTTPS to encrypt your API requests and prevent eavesdropping. To get started with calling Bill.com API endpoints, you can use the Bill.com API documentation and code samples to learn more about the available endpoints and how to use them. The Bill.com API documentation provides detailed information on each endpoint, including the required parameters, response formats, and error codes. With practice and experience, you can become proficient in calling Bill.com API endpoints and building powerful integrations with the Bill.com platform.